Okay, so does arbitrage betting still work? I'm going to give the answer in this video. I'm using this board right here as an example. This is Bet Online. Okay, so arbitrage betting is essentially betting on the same side, betting on one matchup, the opposite side, and making a profit, no matter what side wins. In 2019, I'm going to say that doesn't work anymore. Unless you're betting through a backdoor bookie or something that doesn't know what he's doing, there's no way you're going to find plus odds or even a better line by taking the opposite side nowadays. Yeah, at a betting exchange, it's even very difficult. And even if you do, what are you going to make? Like a couple dollars off of it? I mean, it's not even worth it. You should just learn how to sports bet, learn how to put up low risk to make high reward, and learn those traits. And you can find it all in my channel. I break down a lot of these matchups, so you could check out all my links down below. You could also check out all my videos. Okay, what I do recommend doing though is learning how to live bet. Okay, if you're too afraid of putting up risk and betting these games, you could live bet because you have the ability to watch the game before you place a wager. So you could watch the flow of the game and certain things that go on in the game. For instance, pitchers, if they have a high pitch count early on and they're down by a couple of runs or up by a couple of runs, you can start to predict what's going to happen based on the pitches that they're throwing. Okay, and it becomes a lot easier to predict and to win. Okay, so that's where live betting comes in handy. That's the easiest method, the closest thing to arbitrage betting, by putting up no risk, because you're able to watch the game, so you're getting a huge advantage as it is. That's why the limits are a lot lower on live betting, and the sports books in general hate live betting because um, a lot of people hit them in the live betting, but there's also a lot of amateurs that don't know what to do in live betting because they juice the lines a lot higher in these live bets, these live betting games. So they collect a lot with the juice on live betting, but there is a huge advantage if you know what to look for. Just today, we had a game. I was able to take the Connecticut Sun with a little bit less than 6 minutes left in the game. Okay, so this is an example right here. I mean, you can get these wagers in within 6 minutes of the game finishing and able to still win a game by not even going through the first 3 quarters here. Okay, so for example, here we got the Connecticut Sun. The initial play, my example was taking the Connecticut Sun. I had it written down, but I ended up waiting to see how they played and how the game flow was, looking at some statistics and halftime stats, as well as third quarter. I didn't get this play in until late in the fourth quarter with about 8 minutes to go. I was able to get the same exact line right here as this line dropped from 4.5 to 2.5. Same exact number based on statistics and stats that I was watching during the game, and was able to get an 8-point victory out of this with a little over 6 or 7 minutes to go on a live play. So that's the power of live betting. You have to understand how the game flow is, as well as watching these halftime stats and statistics, as well as if you're playing pitchers, look at the pitch counts as well. And I'll probably be making another video on this topic. I don't think I've put out a video on this exact topic because there's a lot of different ways you could live bet by looking at certain statistics, analytics, and things like that. So I hope this was helpful. this video. All right, so that's the question. Arbitrage betting to me is not profitable anymore because uh, the time that it takes to make a couple of dollars is just not worth it anymore. Do you really want to? We don't have time for that. I mean, we don't have time to be making small profits here, okay? So I'll be back with another video. So comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll see you then.